So, Pastor David, can you explain to me what are the benefits of a house blessing? What are the normal reasons, and why would people want to do something like that?
Okay, for most people, when they want to do a house blessing, it's mainly because they have moved to a new place. So what happens is when the monks come and they do their rituals and their pujas and their recitations, they bring with them the good energy of the prayers, their monk vows. It's a blessing. And so that it's a good start. It's an auspicious start for the person living in a new house. So it's a new premise. Well, it doesn't have to be, but usually it is. I mean, as in usually they would invite monks to come and do a blessing. But even if you're living in a house for many, like 10, 15 years, it's what people usually do is like from the start of the year, like Chinese New Year or the New Year itself, it's an auspicious time to invite the monks. Auspicious not because the date is auspicious, it's auspicious because it's a start of a new year. So it's an auspicious start. So it doesn't have to be. But these are traditional. For me, it's because my house is new. So I thought it's nice because I'm in Dharma. So it's an auspicious start in the sense that having the monks come to bless the house, the statues. There's also the other reason, which is blessing the altar, the statues, so that they come to life. And when we do our prayers, we do our mantras, offerings, the deities are residing there, and it's more potent. So what happens is we get a stronger blessing.
Okay. So the benefits of a house blessing, or which can take place either in a home or in an office, actually.
Actually, it can be any location. Usually, it's a home, or it could be the office, or it could be a factory, it could be a land. It's just any space that you inhabit that you want blessed. Maybe even it's not your home, not your home, not your office. Maybe it's just the land, where you can do a blessing to bless the animals.
So basically, when you do a house blessing, other than the word blessing itself, so let's say for clearer understanding, it would be like, for example, a home. You want a good start because you're moving in, you want harmony and things like that. So would you say that this kind of house blessing or space blessing is mainly to clear obstacles or negative energies or things that the eyes cannot see, kind of thing?
Oh yes. Generally, the house blessing is just a general blessing. So what happens is negative energy. That's true. That's a good point. Negative energies of the house, which can be from the occupants itself.
Previous occupants, maybe. Previous occupant.
It could be entities that are residing there, paranormal zone. So it could be that. Yeah. What happens is it's a gentle blessing. What happens is you don't necessarily it's not something to like chase them away. It is to appease them. Yeah. So that is the Buddhist way of, because not all of them are harmful, but in the case of a real and harmful entity, the ritual will be different.
So let's say under normal circumstances, not like big haunting issues. I mean, given that case, it's a totally different program altogether. Yeah. But let's say, for example, would you say that if, let's say, for example, there's a family, and then of course there's a mother, father, children, and there is like particular sickness, or they realize that maybe some members of the family is falling sick, or the father's business is not doing very well, would a house blessing be of benefit?
Any ritual has benefit, especially when it's performed by the Sangha, and they would be benefited, that's for sure. It could be their sick, it could be their financial issues, but it is not specifically for that reason, but it is as added benefit.
Okay. So last one, would you say that we mentioned a little bit about unseen beings that we can, house blessings will appease them, and then maybe they will just leave, or they won't be harmful. And then you also have, for example, blessing the family so that everyone's healthy and business is doing well as well. So the last question, on a similar basis, would such benefits also benefit when companies want to do some space blessing for their office?
In terms of a working environment, an office, a company, a factory, whatever it is, having the blessings, the energy of the Buddhas would be very beneficial for the people working there, for the relationship harmony.
So teamwork, which is important in companies that employ people. Yeah.
And also, as a result, you will see,
increased productivity as well.
Yeah.
So there are many folds and many benefits, but generally, a house blessing or a space blessing for both the home and office is something that I think should be done annually, because we never know what compounds in a space, like gossip. Gossip is not very good in the workspace, right?
Yes.
Right? And I think negative energies is not very good in the home space as well. Yeah. So I think it's no need rocket science to say the benefits of house blessings. So I always think that if people live anywhere, they want to feel good, they want to have harmony, I think a house blessing is a good answer.